Hey, Dr. J here. I want to talk to you today about time, right? I know another four-letter word. Don't come after me. But time is it's another one of those little words, but has a ginormous meaning behind it. When earlier today I was taking my dad to the gym, and I kept hearing this song in my head for like the last week, and I'm like, why do I have this song in my head? So I played the song when I was in the car, and I'm like, it took me to a place, right? Music's supposed to do that. It took me to a place, and then I had to Google to see when the song came out because it was so fresh, so very vivid in my mind. I knew all the words. And when I looked up when the song came out, I said 1993. 1993. I'm aging myself. That's fine. And I said, oh my goodness, we talking over 30 years ago. And I'm saying to myself, where did the time go? Right? Where? Because I can remember just as clear where I was with that song. And I'm saying to myself, oh my Lord, 30 years, right? I'm now having those, oh my goodness, that was 20 years ago. That was 30 years ago. Conversations with my kids and with my friends. And we're talking about, whoa, that was, so long ago. And what I realized about time is that time has two prefaces, right? In my eyes, time can either be your friend or time can be your foe, your enemy, right? And the reason why I say that is because activation is your friend, using your time wisely, right? Building for the future, taking the time to do is a great thing, right? Because you're not wasting the time. But then time can also be your foe, where you are not using your time wisely. You're just blowing it in the wind because you think you got forever in a day. And to me, activation is a friend, movement. Procrastination is a foe, right? Because if you think that you're going to say, oh, I'll wait, I'll put that off, or I'll do that later, you are sadly mistaken. If you think that that time will be there when you come to claim it, right? I don't know if any of you have ever gotten phone calls. I've gotten phone calls in my life where someone will call me and say, hey, did you hear so-and-so died? And I'm saying, I do that. What you talking about, Willis? Give that look. And they say, so-and-so, so-and-so died, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, when? How? I just talked to him 3 days ago. That's how quick time goes. Time is not promised to anyone. It's not promised. And my mom used to have this saying when we were growing up. She would tell me and my siblings, she was all, her and my father always push education. And she still says it to this day. She says, you can stand on the corner for 4 years, or you can go to school for 4 years. Either way, that 4 years is going to go by. And what are you going to have to show for it at the end of that time? And that is always, and like I said, the older I get, the more that resonates with me, because time is not promised. It is not promised to anyone. You're here one day, you're going the next day. And, it's so many things that we want to do, that we should do, that we might need to do, that we think we have time to do it later. And we always don't have time to do it later. So all I would say is use time wisely, right? Use time to benefit you for your future. Do not sit there and do absolutely nothing. Procrastinate. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. And then you look up and it's 10 or 15 years later and you have nothing to show for that time. You're not going to get the time back. And another thing I've realized about time, because time isn't promised, Time in my world is more valuable than money now, because I've realized over the years I can make money. I can go over here and do this. I can pick up a side hustle and do that. I can move some stuff around. Time, I can never get time back. Once that time is gone, it's gone. And so I would just encourage us to use our time wisely. Let time work for you. Don't let it work against you. And I'll see you on the next go round.